Welcome to SortaOkay Reviews, where every fandom's welcome. I'm Nathan Bedard.
I'm Brad Newton.
And today we got One Piece chapter
990, Army of One review. Yes. So we start off this week with our cover page. We've got Lola and Chiffon, and it's Gang Beja's Oh My Family Volume 34. Hang on tight. Mama told us our father is a clingy man who never gives up, no matter how many times he's kicked.
Long.
34, volume 34. So 34 chapters we've been going on. I honestly don't even remember the beginning of this cover page at this point. But, you know, Lola and Chiffon, they found each other, and their dad, Pound, or is that his name? Not Pound? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Pound.
Yeah, it's Pound. He's alive, and he found him, and hopefully we're going to get to the end of this soon. Maybe we'll get some color schemes soon. But one thing I want to mention, we are on chapter 990. We are 10 chapters away from chapter 1000.
Yeah, I think there's just so many things that could happen because, I mean, one being the 1000th chapter, and two is just like we're in the, Wano. But so many things could happen. Gear 5, a death, anything could happen.
Gotcha. So, yeah, I'm looking forward. We're only 10 chapters away. So we get into this week's chapter. We hear some yelling and screaming. It's like Kisaro. And I actually forgot that this guy is one of the Topiropa, but his name is Sasaki. And then I guess he's like, we didn't realize you were captured. We get some of Kaio's crew, and honestly, I guess this guy's one of the Topiropa. Topiropa. I wasn't really 100% sure who he was, but he's cool. He's talking. He's getting drunk, and he's like, what's all the noise out there? And they're like, well, there's a war going on right now.
He's like, you missed a couple things there, my guy. But pretty much we get this cool shot. Kaido dragon form. We got like chaos going. You got
the Minks fighting the beast pirates down there, and then
I
think it's
snowing. This is gonna look beautiful in the anime. But pretty much, and then you got
we have the Minks fighting. All kinds of stuff's going on right now. They're all in their Sulong forms. And then next panel is Jack.
Yeah, he's pretty much in his full mammoth boy form. And then pretty much you got the samurai there waiting. They definitely have some bones to pick with him. But then we got it looks like
they're about to square up. But not a lot of talking at this beginning. You could see that Oda's like been wanting to, like, this artwork's all been great. Like there's not a lot of talking going on. It's like all sound effects and just fighting and stuff. But like we're in it right now.
Yeah, we're fine with that. Like this. Especially like with what's coming up, like we don't really need a lot of dialogue. We have really a lot of fights coming up. That's what we have coming up. So that's all we need, honestly.
So yeah, as you're saying, the samurai all there, and they're about to Kimimon's there. He's about to pull a sword up against Jack there, and then you see the silhouettes, and they say wait, and it's obviously Nekomamushu and Dogstorm, and they're like, this one is ours. Like we have a score to settle with them. And still, like, they're obviously in their Sulong forms, but they're silhouetted.
Yeah, I wonder, because, like, of course, King and Queen are not going to be the first ones brought down. I think easily Jack would probably be one of the first ones brought down. But now I wonder, like, because looking at Jack right here in this panel,
he's battle damage.
He's got swords sticking in him. He's bloody. I mean, he's a mammoth. He's probably tanky, but still, like, and especially Dogstorm and Nekomamushi, they're silhouetted, they're not shown. I don't know why Oda is just like refusing to show us these forms. Like he's just like, it's like that dollar in that commercial. He's like, oh you almost had it. It's like what is he hiding with this? And then two, it's like I assume
is he hyping it up too much at this point?
Yeah, is he? And then two, like they're gonna be powerful. Don't get me wrong, they're gonna be super powerful. They should be enough to take out Jack. Unless Kaido cuts in, they should be enough to defeat Jack.
Forms, both of them, the leaders of the Minks. You would think so. And then we're cutting all over the place in this chapter. So it's as you told me earlier, it's kind of we're getting those Marineford vibes. Like we're cutting to this fight. Like we're into the thick of the arc right now.
Yeah, we got a lot going on, which good. Like we do need to kind of cut back and forth because we got a lot of things to cover. But
yeah, and like. Also, King and Queen are making some ground. They keep on going from place to place to place. So I believe they've been in every chapter. So anyway, so you see King and Queen talking up there. They're like, even I don't know how to pronounce his name. Higoro's down there. Higoro. I don't know how. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing his name. And then the old guy that's been training Luffy. He's like, that's definitely all the prisoners from Udon. He's like, what happened at the excavation camp? Straw Hat's totally leading them into battle. And then King's like, yeah, you're pretty useless anyway. He's like, it's like, I'm not gonna blame you because I already know you're useless.
It's funny, like I wonder what their kind of like relationship is, because I mean they're clearly number 1 and 2 on Kaido's crew. So I mean, to be number 1 and 2 on Kaido's crew, you gotta be somebody. And it definitely seems like King is like he's a badass. Mm-hmm. Queen is definitely quirky. Like I think he's definitely hilarious, but he's like, yeah, I blame you, and he's just like, nah, whatever.
Yeah, so we got the next panel is King's like, all right, I'm going to call in the Topiropa. And he's like, Onigashima's in chaos right now. He's like, you didn't join this group by choice. Or I'm not sure who's talking right here. Come in, Topiropa. I don't know if it's King talking to him or if one of the Topiropa's talking right now. I'm not 100% sure. But he says, you didn't join this group by choice. If you're going to betray them now's the time. You're urging me to turn traitor. Don't make me laugh. And then,
I think it's I think it's Drake talking to Hawkins.
I see. But we cut to, this is probably the biggest moment of this chapter. He says 1%, and then Drake's like, what do you mean? What do you see 1%? The chances of a certain man surviving until tomorrow. I wonder who he's talking about. Now, I mean, I have the theory. I kind of know who I think he's talking about. I have my theory, but
it's easy. You have so many people you can easily rule out. Mm-hmm. You know, no Straw Hats are dying. Mm-hmm. It's too early. Straw Hat won't die till the end of the arc, till the end of the series. Mm-hmm. So it's no Straw Hats. It easily can be one of the 9 Scabbards.
Yeah. Now, but why would Hawkins be talking about one of the 9 Scabbards? Like, to me, like, as an obvious, it's one of the supernovas. To me. And that supernova's Law. I mean, it's got to be Law. There's no one else going to be. Unless he's talking about Luffy, which, I mean, he could be talking like, oh, Luffy survived. It could be like one of those things like, oh my god, he only had a 1% chance of survival, but he did it because he's Luffy. But other than that, I mean, he's probably talking about Law.
It could be Law. It could be... Now... I heard somebody say, like, oh, like, a certain man, like, maybe he was talking about, Yamato, but,
yeah,
I don't think
he could be talking about Kaido, too. I mean, that's possible. I don't think so.
I don't think so, because he would be like, whoa, Kaido looks like he has a 1% chance of surviving. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think he would hide that. I think
it's got to be Law.
I think it could be easily, Law, or, like I said, easy Scabbards. Could be Marco.
Yeah, but I'm like, why would Hawkins care about them? Like I'm saying, it's got to be one of the supernovas that Hawkins would know. And like I said, it could be like Luffy, and then he could be like, oh my god, at the end, Luffy survived. He only had a 1% chance of survival, but he did it. So, but yeah, I think the obvious choice would be Law at this point. And then Drake says, sucks to be him. Oh, okay. And then so we have where this cuts back in now. So it wasn't King talking for sure before, because now he's like, oh, is that you, King? Because now he's answering the phone. He's like, listen up. As you know, the situation's changed. There are 5,000 intruders upon us, feast for 30,000. This is the biggest disaster in the history of Onigashima. And then he's like, our own internal power struggles on hold. Capturing Master Yamato will no longer earn you the right to challenge one of the lead performers. And then we cut to Ulti. She's like, what? Are you serious? And then Page One's like, yeah, just like look around. And I love how much Ulti loves. She goes, oh my goodness, it's Pepe. She calls him Pepe.
Yeah, it's just like I was gonna ride on you, like give me a piggyback ride up the wall. It's like no.
Yeah. But I think Ulti's like super serious, but except everyone when it comes to Page One calls him Pepe. It's a great little thing they got going there. And then Ulti's like, yeah, shut up everybody. And then King's like, Kaido's up on the roof. The enemy is ascending the castle up there. You must use whatever you can to stop them. So I think this right here. This is setting up the old one-on-one fights. It's gonna be against the Topiropa versus the Straw Hats, because this reminds me of the back in Enies Lobby when they had to get the keys for Robin's handcuffs. They're like, yeah, Kaido's at the top of the roof now. We need to get up there to help the minks. So let's go ascend the castle now. So the Straw Hats are gonna probably split up and they're gonna go and they're gonna run into their one-on-one fights.
And what's interesting though is because like I mean. we know that like their whole thing was to challenge one of the lead performers. Like we really don't have like a general idea on how truly powerful the main like king and queen are. Like we kind of got somewhat of an idea. Like queen,
you would think that king's on some level Katakuri. You think he's got to be close.
He's either got to be closer or if not stronger.
Yeah.
Because I mean Kaido like, and then Queen. I mean he did suplex Big Mom. Like he did stand his own against a raging Big Mom. So and they got to be powerful. But it's like then it into question. Like okay, how strong are the Topiropo? Like
well, apparently like they can challenge each other like all the time and take different people's spots. So like they could take Queen's spot as one of the Yonko commanders if one of the Topiropo could beat him.
Yeah, I can't see them all being Yonko commander level though. I mean, Pepe, he
Page 1.
Even Page 1 kind of got beaten up by Sanji. So
yeah,
granted.
Sanji in his raid suit, but I mean Sanji at this, like I said, at this point needs to be able to take on a Yonko commander, so he should be able to take out one of the Topiropo.
So yeah,
but anyway, back to here. We cut to I don't know what this guy's name is, but anyway, he's got the suit on, he's got a sword and like the Kaido mask on. He says, "Don't underestimate them. Best of luck. Hey Drake, now's the chance. Everything's chaotic. Come with me. It's a bit too much for me alone." It's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "We're going to go kill Queen."
I wonder what that whole thing is about too.
Oh no! You see later on, he was kind of lying about it, but we'll get.
Well, no, but I think one of them really like. I think he had a thing for one. Like I think he really wanted to challenge Queen. He wanted to kill Queen.
Yeah, but he's like, to kill a man I want to. We're going to Queen. He's like, don't get me involved in your squabble. You really want to lower our strength now. Having him around only drags us down. I don't like the sound of this. Hawkins is not looking good in that panel. He's just worrying about everything. He's just seeing the odds of everything happening right now. He's like, oh god.
Which makes sense. I mean, kind of like seeing some of the end chapter, but just as the last chapters have been, things are really going in Luffy and everybody's way. Like they're really going good for them. So, this is One Piece. Things can't go perfectly this well.
Performance floor. Make sure the Straw Hats onward. Get to the castle, and then they're just clashing down there. They're like, we're not gonna let you get there. The samurai, all the people in Wano are fighting each other, trying to get through. And it's like, we gotta get the big ones out of the way. The numbers, like the numbers are still huge Oars people. They're there. They're like, we gotta get them out of the way. And then it's like, they're like, we got this, guys. And then one of them starts to swing his giant like freaking battle mace thing at him, and they're like, oh god, we're all about to die. And then Zoro just pops up, sing, cuts it straight in half.
Yep,
no problem. They're like, Zoro he's like, don't push it, you guys. They said that thing's a monster. The club, that was a close one. And Jinbei catches. I didn't notice that before. Like the club, and then instead of like, Zoro has like a bad habit of like just cutting things in half and then things flying everywhere. It happened back in Dressrosa 2 where
they really have Jinbei now.
So Jinbei catches the thing and saves everybody. And then it's like, if that's supposed to be like Oars, then once we teamed up like this and just barely beat one of them before, it's like, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm glad he said that. And too, he goes like Gear 4 is because the Straw Hats like together should easily be able to take out one of the numbers, especially seeing what we've seen of the numbers so far. They're not that strong.
I think they are. It's just they said, it's just to see how much stronger the Straw Hats are now than they were back when they fought Wars.
It's interesting too, like Luffy going Gear 4 like right out the gate. I think he's canceled out that whole 10-minute delay in his hockey.
I think that would be cool because he doesn't get small from going Gear 3 anymore. So I think after he probably changed his Rio, it probably made his armament hockey strong enough to withstand Gear 4 without the consequences, hopefully.
And two, I wonder with Rio being like a super strong armament hockey, with Gear 4, I feel like he should be pretty strong at that point. Like I think Big Mom is still gonna come back.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're gonna really see Luffy's progression.
It says, there it is again, why he looks just like a guardian deity. So we got Hero over there saying that. I wonder what he means by guardian.
Well, some people really were reading into it, but like if you look at like a lot of Japanese artwork and Guardians and stuff like that, like Luffy's Gear 4 form kind of resembles that. So I don't think it's representing anything, any person in particular. I think it's just a guardian.
He sees him as
like a guardian.
Yeah. So then we cut back to Drake, and Drake's bleeding on the ground, and he's like, "What is the meaning of this?" And he's like, "That's what we got Queen there. Queen, making his way around again." He's like, "That's what I'd like to know." Pretty much, he's like, the Topiropa guy is and Queen are saying, "You're the one who let Law go back in the Flower Capital." He says that you're the only person that would have let him go. And then Hawkins was like, "I figured it couldn't be anyone but you. What is your purpose?" He's like, "I know you wanted to kill. It was you, trash." And then Queen says, Queen called him trash. It's like, it's embarrassing that he's even in our ranks. So essentially, we in a nutshell, they're like, "Okay, Drake, we know you're a traitor. We're going to kill you." And he's like, "Well, there's no way out of this." So I don't know exactly what he does, but there's a big explosion, and then he darts out of there.
We knew that this was like coming. I'm glad we kind of got this out of the way, because we knew that this was like, he was a Marine. He's not going to be on Kaido's side. He's going to betray him at some point. So I'm kind of glad we got this out of the way. And we get the whole pretty much probably from when Luffy.
We got Drake in his hybrid form again too, which looks really cool, I think. So we got Drake in his hybrid form, and he's like going through the scenarios in his head. He's like, should I just run, cut my losses here? He's like, can I get back to the Navy? He's like, no, that comes later. And then he's like, and like he's another number, and he's like, out of the way. And they're like, X Drake, and then I was about to say his name, and then we get the freaking cool panel of the King Kongon and the Calburn. So, like, both of them take out both the numbers just like that.
Yeah, the numbers are definitely like they're almost gone.
Yeah.
But no, I like too how he's like if there's any hope left, like he knows about Kobe. Like Kobe's probably been like, hey.
Well, they're both part of that secret. I forget the name of it, but they're both part of the secret Navy.
The Neo Navy.
Well, I think the Neo Navy was from his film Z, but I think it's called something else. But essentially, the Neo Navy or whatever, the secret Navy. But anyway, so Kobe's a big member of that too. He says Luffy's amazing, so he's like, if there's any hope left, and then he sees Straw Hat, they're like, that's Drake from Tobiropa, but why did he attack one of our own? And then we cut to Drake, and he's like, for reasons I cannot say, please let me fight with you. And then Luffy just looks at him.
Luffy's just he's just gaining like one of every time.
Yeah, so now we have 5 of the supernovas fighting against Kaido now. I wonder if Hawkins and Apu will eventually switch sides too.
I could see Hawkins easily switching over, because he's going to read the cards, and I think I think he's going to see that he needs to go to Luffy's side. But that's the thing. So like Hawkins, I could see his easy go over, but Apu really pissed off Kid.
Yeah.
And then he fought them too, and damn it, like, I mean, where is he gonna find his moment where he's like Luffy, let me fight with you? Like, I don't know. And so I also too, it's not out of the realm that maybe Apu is the one that dies too. Could be possible.
Yeah. Well, I said one of the supernovas, so. And you never know. Like, there could be someone that, like, because Hawkins said tomorrow, so tomorrow in One Piece is a long time, so we could literally have anybody show up. So it could be someone we're not even thinking about right now.
Oh, yeah. But this chapter really it really gave me Marineford vibes, just because it was like bouncing over you. So much going on that you got to bounce.
Yeah. Is there a break this week? There is a break. So we are having another break next week, which is unfortunate. But maybe we'll probably have probably a different video go up than a One Piece video then. But there is a break, unfortunately. It's times we live in. Give Oda all the time he needs to draw this, though. Is all I'm saying. It's worth the wait. These panels, his artwork's been great. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Wano right now.
I thought the chapter was okay. I mean, I like X Drake. I think he's cool. I thought that this was just like, this is a moment that was already gonna come. So I mean, it wasn't like anything like crazy happened. I think if maybe we would have seen the Minx, Sulong form, that would have been crazy. But it was a pretty much okay. Like we had
things are moving along. Chapter
things are moving along. I definitely want some. I do want though some crazy moments to start happening. I want either, and I think that's definitely gonna come, because like you said, we're 10 chapters away from 1,000. Yeah. The 1,000th chapter has got to be something special.
Yeah, it's something crazy. Maybe Law dies. Maybe that's the chapter. Or Luffy dies or something. I don't know. Luffy dies and lost to heal him or something. But
or maybe Gear 5 or somebody shows up. Maybe
the Grand Fleet show. I don't know if that would be like a big enough thing for Chapter 1000. No, maybe like Shanks shows up or something. That who knows?
Maybe maybe the Straw Hats take down Big Mom.
Yeah.
Too, something bad could happen too. Because like one thing I've been saying is like Luffy and all his friends, everybody, things have been going uphill. Things have been working out.
Yeah.
Bam, they got across. Bam, they got into
Like,
Onigashima. Bam, all you got really on Kaido's side right now, because Big Mom's somewhere like who knows where she's at, and she only has Perospero right now. I don't see Smoothie.
Yeah,
she's
there.
She's there, but where though?
Yeah,
so
we got the Big Mom pirates. I think they'll pop up. Big Mom will pop up with Perospero and Smoothie, and then you got King, Queen, and Kaido. But yeah, things are in the Topiropa. But you just had Drake turn from the Topiropa like.
You got Luffy, you got Yamato, you got the Scabbards, you got the Samurai Warriors in general, you've got Luffy, the Straw Hat crew, you got Law's crew, you got Kid's crew. You got such an overwhelming presence on Luffy's side right now that Kaido's a beast.
Something's got to pop up the shoe's got to drop on the other foot, because. This isn't going to be Fishman Island where the Straw Hats just, kind of stomp through the Fishman Pirates and then, or, the new Fishman Pirates or whoever they were, and Fishman Island arc. So, Kaido's, and to be fair, they do have Kaido. Kaido could probably one-shot Luffy, Law, and Kid right now.
Oh, yeah, well.
So that's I think without a doubt, Kaido.
Without a doubt, I think one big panel we're going to get upcoming soon is, Luffy's gonna get to the top, or we just might get a panel at the top, and we might just see all the Minks just decimated, just destroyed.
Yeah, and the samurai up there too, so maybe they're just destroyed too. Maybe Kaido just takes them all out, but who knows? There's so many possibilities. Oda always throws us for a loop, so we can never really predict what he's gonna do. But I think that's gonna do it for this week's chapter.
Yeah, it was okay chapter. He said it sucks we have a break next week, but overall, it's been good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next. Yeah, we got a week break next week, so we'll see you in 2 weeks with our chapter 991 review.
Yep. Remember to like and comment on this video, and also hit that bell button so you can get notified when we have all of our videos coming out, because we have some new videos coming your way pretty soon that I think is going to be pretty exciting. So that's going to be it for us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching.
And have a great day. Bye.